Sup, Nerdmigos and the Jive Talking Nerd, John Norgrove. We've got Wife here, and we are back at it for Trek Jive. I know it's been like a while, but Star Trek Discovery's back. So we got Season 4, Episode 8 of Star Trek Discovery this week. Yeah, this is a day late. Deal with it. We were busy.
We also thought it came out on Thursday.
Yeah, and like we looked at the thing on, like we literally just finished the episode like 5 seconds ago, and it's like it came out on the 9th. So apparently that's on Wednesday.
What?
So whatever. Maybe these are going to be coming out actually on time for once on Thursday. We'll see. But so this episode was called All In, and boy, let me tell you what. They came back with a bang.
Yeah.
I really, really like this episode. Like, let's pour one out for the relationship of Burnham and
I'm so sad about
Book.
that.
Yeah, but like, damn, dude, this was an episode.
This episode was a roller coaster.
The thing is like, let's be perfectly real, right? It's too good. I feel like if the fans weren't into the relationship, then like, yeah, maybe it's actually gone. But like, the fans are definitely into the relationship, so I feel like it's gonna be, you know, like by some mystical powers, it's gonna be saved. So like, you know, pick it up off the ground, put it back in your cup. But to continue the the example,
that's not how that works.
Well, I mean, I guess use a towel and squeeze it in. I don't know.
That's still gross.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
We're just gonna pour a new cup.
Or no, you got to pick it back up. You gotta unpour it out. But so yeah, this was a great episode. So kind of quick review of what happened in the episode. Basically, the president was being, you know, a politician, and was just like blah, 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 being hella rude. And then the admiral was like, Admiral Silverfox was like, "You got your orders, get the fuck out of here." And he was so quick on the draw that I was like immediately like, this motherfucker gonna send her on a secret mission. Like instantaneously. I was just like, psh, dude, we know what's up. So whatever, like 5 minutes, she's like sulking in her cabin, and Admiral Silverfox shows up, and it's just like, hey, secret time. Like, don't break the rules, but also go find Book. What's up? Yeah. So she's like, I know where Book's gonna go. The same sweet casino that I would go to. So her mission is to like get star charts of the unknown space area or some nonsense, where species 10C, which I want to say I didn't know that that's what they were called.
I think that
I have no doubt that they said like that they said that in the past, but like whatever. So she's like, we're gonna go get star charts. But she's like, but like Starfleet's not allowed there because like nobody's in charge of that place. It's just like crazy or whatever. So her and Awoshikun show up all literally like a scene out of Star Wars. Like flying through snake holograms to get to a barge to gamble. It was straight up like a Star Wars ass shit. It was very tight. Yeah. But yeah, they show up, and she's just like, hey, what's going on? Also, the dude who owns this like gambling frigate or whatever is like the coolest dude. Yeah. Right? He seemed super rad. He seemed exactly as concerned about their relationship as we were, which is amazing. He's just like, I don't give a shit about love or nothing, but like, what's up? You guys gonna make it?
He wasn't like gross or like.
Oh, he wasn't like schmarmy or lechy or like
shady
or like skeezy or shady. He was just like, I
own a casino.
Yeah, he's like I do like crime stuff, but like I'm not like a piece of shit or nothing. Yeah, you know. But so. Like
crime lord with a heart of gold.
Yeah, he's like a crime lord with a heart of gold. I get it, right? So basically Book, like it's basically like a race to fetch quest, right? Book and Lorca have to find the crime man who's cheating the casino, and Burnham and Awoshikun, what is it? Joanne Awoshikun? Yeah. Oh my god, so good. Yeah. It beat the shit out of that guy too. I was just like, the first time I was just like, I seem to remember them saying some shit about her being maybe like a heavy worlder and living on like a low O2 planet, which means that she's basically a superhero. But like, we'll see what happens.
But then why do you think that she lost the first 2 times? Do you think that she threw the match, or do you think that she was not ramping up her like power enough?
I think I don't want to say that she threw the fight. I think that she was fighting like there were rules. I think that it took her a couple of tries to sort of like get her blood up to use the older colloquialism, to kind of like get in the like, yeah, let's fucking go. Because that last fight that she was in, she wasn't just like boom, 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 this guy's on the floor, welcome to Earth. But like she fucking hurt that dude.
Yeah.
Like, so she was like I think she needed to get her blood up, I think is really what it was. You know what I mean? So I think that it was like she was trying to fight like Starfleet officer.
Yeah.
I mean, also, remember, she's on a field trip with her boss, and her boss is like, we gotta get money, and she's like, what if I beat the shit out of this guy? So, you know, like I get that her boss is like, cool, but also, like, could you imagine being on a field trip with your boss, and your boss is like, we're gonna go to some dive bar, and you're just like, let's do shots, and the boss is like, yes, let's do shots, and you're like, damn, did I make a mistake? Right? And it takes a couple of shots before you realize that your boss is like pounding shots like it's his job or some shit. Right? like, you know, like, let's go do darts, let's play poker or pool or whatever. And then you're like, oh shit, okay, this boss is actually cool. What's up? Like, I'm not saying that like Awosha-kun doubted Burnham, but you know what I'm saying? Like, she had to get her blood up, she had to get the confidence in. But then, so of course, like they both, like it was like a double knockout, right? Freeze frame knockout at the end of that. And then they had to play poker, and it was like, who's gonna be better at it or whatever. And I, for a minute, was like, is Book gonna realize that what he's doing is like a very stupid, irrational, and emotional thing to do, right? Also, I loved Awosha-kun giving Lorca the business.
Yeah.
Right? Just because like I know that Lorca's got like past stuff and he's got like reasons and shit, but he's just like there's something about that motherfucker that I just do not trust. I'm just like, don't trust that guy. So like that was super dope. And of course, like, you know, Book wins because he's originally better at
fancy poker.
At whatever, sci-fi poker. And then of course bloody Burnham shows up and it's just like, yes, I did have like a reason to be there on a mission, and yes, I did want to run into the Book. And the president's like, that might have been off the books, but you should have dragged him in, blah 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 blah. Like, dude, shut up, man. Like, you weren't in the field, you don't know what the fuck's going on. This president, let me tell you what, sometimes she gets on my fucking nerves.
Yeah.
Right? She's like, sometimes she's like rad and I'm just like, I'm down with her. And then sometimes I'm just like, dude, she's an untrustworthy politician. Like, don't give it a second look, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But like Silver Fox came to her fucking defense, which is good. And I mean, like, it's one of those things where, you know, now we know, like, all right, they got the stellar charts and like whatever, the species C10C is like hella scary, powerful or whatever, which like of course they were. We already knew that.
Yeah.
You know, and like Lorca and Book are like real close to assembling their magic sci-fi bomb or whatever. But like for me, it's like, all right, so is it a race to stop Book or is it a race to make first contact and explain what's going on?
Yeah.
Right? Because I would argue the technology that they use to make the DMA, if they have the like spheroid blob thing that they have, means that if you showed up and was like, hey, listen, you are totally trashing our neighborhood, but also like we got a couple of dudes out there who want to like get gunny, so maybe shut it down and we can figure it out or whatever the fuck, right? I feel like a sufficiently intelligent species should be like, oh shit, we're sorry, and also like we understand that these people overreacted, like whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you got there and explained the situation, I feel like 10C shouldn't be like dicks about it. But also, this is Star Trek. We know what happens when you try to be rational with people sometimes. Book and Lorca being very specific examples of that.
Yeah.
I mean, but hey, like Janeway taught species 8472 to love or whatever that fucking nonsense was on about.
I mean, really, Janeway just taught us that.
It's
really,
because Janeway's the most powerful.
Yeah, the way to get out of this stuff is to just threaten to blow up your ship and everyone in it.
Yeah.
And just play that game of chicken.
Yeah, every single time.
Janeway Starship
Janeway
chicken.
doesn't have enough coffee, maybe she murders the entire universe chicken. I understand. But yeah, this was a really rad episode, dude.
This was a fantastic
It was super
episode.
fun.
Yeah.
StarTrek.com, Paramount, get your shit together and make that deck of playing cards.
Yeah.
My dudes. I don't even play very much poker. Like I haven't like really played like poker and shit with dudes in a long time. We very rarely play those kind of cards. But like I super want that deck of cards, man.
Yeah.
It was so rad. It was so rad. So, like, if you know a hookup, comment below in the dibbly-doo. But, yeah, like, super cool episode, very down-to-earth story. There was a lot of focus on the, like, will they, won't they, like, romance. But, like, not in a deleterious way or whatever. So, like, overall, super good.
Yeah.
43 out of 10. I don't know. Whatever. Ratings are dumb. It was rad. I'm so glad Discovery's back. I'm a super big fan of Discovery. Like, I know a lot of people are like, new Trek, but also
and, like,
a lot of people
honestly,
are stupid, so just ignore them.
2 seasons, this show didn't really have its footing. This show really came into its stride in the 3rd and now the 4th season.
Yeah, and even more so in the 4th season. But, like, I mean...
Because season 1 was kind of rough.
Not every show can hit it out of the park in season 1 like Star Trek Lower Decks did. So, bam.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
But no, I'm super into Discovery. Like, you know, I really like the dynamic. You know, we got some good B-plot with, like, space dads going through some stuff. Like,
oh my god, space
like,
dads!
hey, you're clearly suffering from something because you're cleaning the ship that cleans itself. And he's just, like, yelling at the robot, like, that's not how you... de-atomize the whatever the fuck, and you're like, dog, it's a robot. That's an unnecessary emotional outburst, right? But like, I get what he's like. I understand what he's dealing with, you know.
Yeah,
so like that was good. But like, yeah, really overall, I think that this season is going to be very. I think that the second half of the season, I should say, is going to be like a slow burn, right? Because I mean, like, obviously, theoretically, if they just like spore jumped into the blob sphere and was just like, hey guys, we got some motherfuckers out there who are like real skeezy, but like we're cool, what's up? And they're like, that's gangster, we're also cool, high fives all around. Well, then we have one more episode, it's 15 minutes long, right? So like there's gonna be like a will they, won't they, and there's gonna be a drama, and there's gonna be more.
Yeah.
I still think Lorca's up to some shenanigans that isn't just like, I'm trying to get to another universe where my lover is, or whatever that potential lie was. So, I still think he's up to shenanigans.
He definitely felt like he like lost his family to something, and now he's just trying to get back or something like that.
Well, he said that in before the end of the season that like his partner or whatever was like taken to another universe or some nonsense.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think that they're gonna have to go stop Book and Lorca first, and then they're gonna attempt first contact with the
I definitely think that's the order in which they're going to do this. I think that
what's going to happen is they're going to see that the DMA is like coming for another planet, and that's going to like change things. It's going to make them like feel more desperate about it, and then we're going to have like some like awkward episodes about you know, how are they going to handle this new species. I'm pretty interested to see like what the species looks like.
Oh my god. Oh my god, guesses in the comments what the species looks like. What I hope is better CGI 8472. That would make me happy.
That, you know what, I would
better
totally
CGI 8472 would be gangster. But so what did you think of season 4 episode 8 of Star Trek Discovery All In? And what are your predictions on what's up with all of the things that are currently up, which is most of it?
And do you think Burnham and Book should get back together? I mean, he did a pretty shitty thing.
Yeah, Book did a pretty shitty thing. I'm pretty on the fence about this, and
I love them as a couple, but ooh,
that was not cool, Book. That was not cool, Book. Yeah, and he knows. I think that he knows that it wasn't cool, but I don't know. I'm on the fence about them getting back together. But either way, I've been John Norgrove. This has been Wife. This has been Trek Jive. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, share, subscribe, ring the bell, do a dance. Maybe try a backflip.
Make a little love.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Get down tonight.
I don't know about any of that. But you can try. You know, rock and roll. And we will catch you guys next time for more Star Trek. Yeah.